I've been wanting to tell people that, like, let's just stream together. Just tell them that we're fucking married. Because it's like, our relationship would be better if we just stream them. And it's fighting all the time. But no, mister, don't say that because it's going to ruin the business model. It's not time yet. Fuck yourself. I'm done with it. I'm not going to fuck you anymore. Piece of shit. It's fucking working now. No, it's not plugged in here. I'm fucking done with this shit. You want me to tell them I'm single? It's about to be true. Piece of shit.
Now this clip in particular was posted on Livestream Fails with a title captioned Amouranth has argument with her husband and says he was telling her to pretend to be single to her audience. This has actually sparked an uproar, and I'm mentioning this right off the bat, that people are actually upset and feel that they've been scammed. Amouranth has told them that she has been single all these years. She is married. I want to immediately let you know what a scam means if you're one of these people. A scam is you taking your Abyssal Whip to the Grand Exchange and someone says, I can flip it, I can double it, I can give you 2 Abyssal Whips for your 1 Abyssal Whip. And you go, all right, trade me. You open up the trade, give them your Abyssal Whip. You give them your Abyssal Whip. You don't get anything else in return. You get scammed, the guy logs off. He hops worlds, actually. Runs off with your money. That's being scammed. Being scammed is not you donating to somebody and thinking your only reason you're donating to them is because you think they're single. That is not scamming. So I just want to get that out there because too many of you fucking losers are saying that, or too many of you losers are saying that you were scammed. Please stop. So yeah, Amouranth went live last night with a lot of, it was crazy. There were so many like moments that were clipped from the stream of her just in floods of tears because her husband was directly threatening to ruin her career, was saying the most heinous shit to her in text messages, and she was revealing a lot about their dynamic, basically revealing that he was telling her to tell the world that she was single and not married because it was a better business model and that she should be doing hot tub streams even more than she actually wanted to do, which is something she gets criticized a lot for, is doing a lot of hot tub streams all the time, every minute of the day. But because her husband was telling her it's a good business model, she kept doing it. And like, you know, like he was basically, and then immediately I can already see a comment that says like, oh, well, why didn't she just do what she wanted to do? And I imagine this is what happened when she did what she wanted to do. He blew up in her face, which is probably why she doesn't just do what she wants to do and she just listened to his advice. Here's another clip.
You tell me what I didn't say, especially if the context is literally I was waiting for a response. You're just calling me crazy then.
I didn't say you were crazy.
No. Dude, I'm gonna give you one last chance. I'm gonna irrevocably fucking destroy everything. I can tell you something that shatters you forever, and I'll start tweeting about it too.
But what? Why would you want to do that? I don't understand.
Because you are literally telling me I did not say something that I literally said.
That would be okay to let me.
You're just right here. I'm gonna tell you right now, dude. You're about to lose your entire fucking life in terms of everything that's been built because you're too obstinate to just merely accept that you didn't.
If that doesn't give you absolute chills, the way he is just speaking is insane. I thought we had seen it all last few weeks ago when this guy decided to verbally abuse his wife on stream. I thought we'd seen it all, but we're just scratching the surface. Like, it is too commonplace right now for men to think that, oh, cheating on your wife is acceptable and treating your wives like this is acceptable. What is going on? Like, seriously, what the fuck is going on? It is genuinely terrifying to see all this come out. Like, from all these different content creators. Oh, I cheated on my wife. Oh, I cheated on my wife. I did this to my wife. It's like, what is happening? Why? But the way he's talking to her about what seems to be, he is saying, oh, you heard me, you didn't hear what I said, or you're saying that I didn't say something that I did. It's like, so that's grounds for you to threaten to destroy everything? And you might think, well, what does he mean by that? It might just be an over-exaggeration. You're going to see next, he was texting her, saying that he was going to donate millions, we're not fucking around here, millions of dollars of her money, because he has access to her social medias, her bank accounts, he has access to all finances, he has access to all social media, and he was threatening to destroy everything. Here he's threatening to also say something that he will tweet about that will just ruin her because how dare she not listen to him. That is not okay, man. I don't need to tell you that either.
That doesn't fucking help that like all the fucking accounts are like two-factor under his number and he has all like the login information of things, you know. It's like keeps you there with the fear and the threats. And you fear that he's gonna do something to your animals. And then he's nice again and says everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be fine. I'm sorry. Won't do that. Don't get therapy. Blah blah blah.
I saw about these clips when they came out was people saying, which is such a disgusting response, by the way. I hate this response. It's just so like simple-minded. People were saying, well, why did she live stream it? Why did she just go live and just like share this with the world? She feels like extremely unsafe around her own husband, and she has a community of millions. Why do you think she went public about it? Like, what? It's like, if she actually thinks like something of hers or like herself is in danger, then yeah, she's going to like make that publicly known that she feels like she's in danger. It's a call for help. It's not like she's cried for help before. She hasn't cried wolf. I don't understand why it's fair just to assume that, because just to say, oh, why would she do that? It's clearly for attention. It's like, you wouldn't have said that if a guy was like crying on call saying like my wife is literally like threatening to like fucking kill my dogs and shit. You would not be like, I just know these same people would react, oh, that's so horrible, poor guy. Always this misogynistic shit. And so many people are gonna say it's not that at all. It's actually because of this. But no, so many people do it because they're just straight up misogynistic. So I'm gonna get that out of the way. That's not okay. I'm gonna say that a lot this video, that it's not okay. It's not fair either. Like, just because someone is going through something and you don't believe it because they did it on a live, they spoke about on a live stream, which they would probably consider their life. I mean, Amouranth streams a lot, like a shitload. So it's no surprise that her personal life like this is broadcasted. In fact, in this situation, thank God she did. You want to just deal with this behind closed doors? Interesting. And also, like, if you don't want to know about it and don't want to see it, why are you interacting with any of the content? So yeah, she did get text messages. Zach here tweeted. Here's him calling her a dumb fuck. There's a lot of like context this about like a meeting at how they're trying to organize themselves at TwitchCon. But then that's really low quality. But he's basically saying, I'm throwing your stupid merch off the balcony. I'm going to dump your luggage. Proceed to ditch your stuff. You don't need the makeup or the something or the clothes. Deleting social medias in 1 minute or month, I think that says. Oh, minute. It says there, minute. I'm about to shut down the roof. Oh, the whole bank account. Huick says, about to delete Twitter in 30 seconds. 34,000 gone. Gonna donate 250k to, and then he says like a bird sanctuary or something that he's like a fan of. He goes 250k gone. I will donate 500k in 3 minutes. No call in 1 minute. I will absolutely make sure Kyron goes to a meatpacking house. That's one of her dogs. What the fuck? So he's threatening to kill a dog. He's saying he's donated $250,000 and he's threatening to donate 500k more. Then he goes 20 second times up, 750k gone. We now cannot do a down payment for a house in California. Another 250k gone in 5 minutes. I'm about to tweet about you swatting me. This is nuts. This is nuts. There's so much more to this that I will show you all.
Being like, oh, if we split, you want this to be an amicable split. Always saying that. And I'm gonna leave you with 1 million and I'm gonna take the rest because I worked harder than you. It's like, excuse me.
Maybe Vosh can look after the horses, Kek.
That was another thing. She also has horses. In fact, I don't actually, now I'm going to say it. I don't think that was one of her dogs being mentioned. Now I think about it, it would make sense more of a horse, but maybe it was talking about one of the dogs. She did say it was one of the dogs. I could be wrong. There's a clip about the text message I'll find. But yeah, you know, she has horses as well that he was threatening to like get rid of and kill and all that stuff.
And if you don't agree, then I'm gonna burn it all in court. I'm gonna put it all in fucking crypto. Blah.
Again, here, that's her saying that he threatened to literally divorce her, have an amicable split, so he takes whatever he chooses and is just gonna leave with 1 million and run away because he thinks he worked harder than her. I mean, do you need any more explaining that this guy is clearly not only abusive but so manipulative and fucked? That's the best word I can. It's not a very like technical term, I suppose, but it's the one that comes to mind, man. Like, it's so fucked up. Implore you to go and look at the rest of the clips online on live stream fail, because I'm not here to just watch Amouranth like be literally, I mean, she's going through one of the craziest things I've ever fucking seen on Twitch. That's for sure. You know, this isn't just a joke. This isn't just some fantasy for you guys to just sort of like get involved with. Like, I thought you were always single. Even though it's pretty much kind of in public knowledge for a few years now. I remember what happened, in fact. There was a lot of mentions of her saying like, oh, I'm accepting boyfriend applications. And one guy donated $13,000. And basically what happened is I think one of her mods left and confronted her about like what was going on. Yeah, here we go. Here's the conversation. So I'm on a live stream fails and there's news you have have a husband? This can't be true, right? She says, I do have a husband. Obviously, I'm not going to mention him because then people get turned off by that idea. Do you know what I mean? No, I don't understand it. Why did you hide having a husband? Why is it any of your business anyways? Am I not allowed to keep that aspect of my life private? I've been supporting you for 2 years now. I'm always moderating your chat, making sure dumbasses don't say shit about you. You know how much I support you. I always donate to you. I've given you thousands of dollars at this point, and I am still thankful for that. And 2 months ago, do you remember what you said to me? I just got off work and I sent you a picture of my bored but tired face on Snapchat, and I said you looked. Obviously, you know how much I like you. I was going to fly out to TwitchCon this year. I was hoping we'd maybe get a few drinks afterwards, just you and me, and see where the night takes us. And now this comes out, I feel like such a moron. This is real, which I think it is. I think I remember actually like going over this topic years ago. Then this is fucked. But also, if you're a long-time supporter of her and you didn't even look this up, this took me one search to find, then like how are you actually genuinely upset over the fact that she was married? I also don't think it's morally wrong to say that you are single to a world of people that are like this. I don't think that's wrong. Like, choosing not to involve your husband, even if it wasn't her choice and just his choice, it's their fucking life. It's their... You could also look their names up and would have found, like marriage documents if you got their names. So realistically, if you're that fucking creepy, then you're still upset that she's married because you donated thousands of dollars. That's on you, man. I have no sympathy for these people. If you want to make these people the victims, yeah, then, like, fuck off. Take a hike, really. Like, listen to this dude. This is like, I thought we could take a drink. You and me, see where the night takes us. Who says that to anyone, let alone someone you mod on Twitch, you foul beast? Anyway, like I said, I don't want to just look over this and just be like, look, she's upset. Let's like, you know, pick apart her relationship. Because honestly, at this point, I think it goes deeper than that. This isn't just drama, obviously. This is a real world fucking like actual like real relationship situation that is genuinely concerning because her safety is in danger. The way her stream cut off last night is a cause for concern after showing her viewers that her lock was destroyed because he'd bashed her door and destroyed the lock, meaning she couldn't even lock herself safely in her room. Her assistant comes in the room and or people think as an assistant, it could be a friend or anything. Someone comes in the room and says like, is she on her meds or like off her meds? And she's like, why would you ask me with like that question? Like what? She's basically like confused, like, what meds are you on about? And then the stream cuts off, the internet literally shuts off. And no one's heard, what we know at this point, as I'm recording this video, no one has actually heard from her since. Let me go over the internet's reaction to this, because this is what I have, obviously, like, I'm here for. I'm here to fucking tell you that this shit is fucking unhinged. The first clip we have is from Mo TV. He's a fucking washed up CSGO streamer. And he was reacting to it last night on stream. And this man, I would like to preface with context, has a child, a daughter, and is married. So.
Still, like, it doesn't give him the right. But I don't know why this fight is a fight.
You didn't say it. You're being crazy. That's what you did. Listen, it's okay to be emotionally frail. It's okay. It would be even better if you just accepted and admitted it instead of being so defensive.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. Like, I'm trying to like focus on the tears, but I keep looking down, and I'm not trying to look at her cleavage, but it's just such a big part. I've been even focusing on this thing on the left, this box on the left, trying to like get my mind off of it. But like, dude, the cleavage is just there.
So yeah, this fucking loser, that's his take. This is very incredibly well-informed and yeah, thoughtful take on that was, oh yeah, she has big breasts and I can't keep my eyes off it. Good for you, dude. I'm glad. I assure your wife is very happy. Nice. Anyway, that's not the only thing that happened. That's not the only piece of shit streamer that made a shit joke. Reacts to it live like it's drama. Again, I'm prefacing this. This is not drama. This is a real world situation. People are actually worried for her fucking safety. I'm sure we all hope that she's safe and sound. Like, it doesn't matter what your opinion or your take is on a streamer like this. It doesn't matter if you agree with OnlyFans or disagree with OnlyFans, whether it be the content that gets made or the people that do it or the way it's like pushed onto your feeds, or if you are into it and you think that everyone should have an OnlyFans, but then you think that women don't have rights if they have one, all this shit. I don't give a shit what your stance is. I don't care. If you're a fucking weird misogynistic prick, whatever. But my take is here, doesn't matter who they are, doesn't matter what they do. If they, for no reason, no apparent reason, is getting shit like this, threats like this, from their husband, their partner, their family members, no matter who it is, what it is, if something like this is this serious, they deserve to be safe. We all deserve to be safe. Not worried that we could be, or even our animals killed, let alone ourselves, or hurt, or put in any sort of danger because someone is angry and upset. That's something that's probably very minuscule in the grand scheme of, life itself. Really, really scary. And if you aren't worried about her safety after seeing this. You don't have to be worried, but at the same time, I feel like you yourself should have some kind of empathy to think, oh God, I hope she's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all hope she's okay. That's the bottom line. That's what I'm trying to say. We all deserve to be safe. We all deserve it. Anyway, Keemstar. This is probably going to be the last time I ever mention this guy, and the first time I ever mentioned this guy, really, because I can't stand Keemstar. Clearly, husband is abusing. She showed the text. Amouranth herself has scammed so many guys online, claiming she was single for years. These Twitch streamers don't care about their viewers. They all just use you and your low IQs to fill their pockets. He feels bad for these fucking simp morons that donate their entire fucking banks to people because they think they'll date them if they donate their entire bank. Newsflash, you giving money to someone as a donation does not entitle you to anything but maybe a thank you. That's really it. That's the bottom line. And yeah, no, some Twitch streamers don't care about you, and they make it quite obvious. And if you're like, well, I don't give a shit, I just like watching their content, then that's how it realistically all this should be. If you take it any deeper, then this kind of stuff, and you know, it coming out that maybe the streamer you watch is actually married behind the scenes and you think they were single the whole time, shouldn't change how you view them, really. And if it does, stop watching them. You don't have to cry and make it a fucking scene like, I donated $13,000 and I was hoping to at least get a kiss. That's not how the world works. And you could probably get a kiss a lot cheaper if you left your house. I wanted to kind of leave it there. I've just seen like guys online been dating to her for years without realizing the money was going to her husband. Keem, come on. Come on. I think Keemstar himself has actually reported that like she was like, and like it's been like public knowledge she's been married. And I think she did disprove those rumors, but at the same time, like it sounds like that was his choice to do that for a better business model. Not really on her, is it? Like, yeah, you can put some blame on her for that, but what's wrong with it realistically? Not really that morally, I don't think it's morally wrong. If you're one of those losers that donate 15 grand to a fucking random girl on the internet because you think she's attractive and you think you might have a chance with her if she sees you've got a big pocket, she's making more than you because she's taking your fucking income. Anyway, idiots, man. I don't care if people take it, like, if you think that's taking advantage. It's literally just a business model. She is not a lone wolf in that. There are multiple people that do the same thing. You will still continue to donate to them as well and still hope they'll sleep with you. I have no sympathy for these people, and I don't expect anyone else to. I hope she's all right, and I hope we hear back about, you know, some good news.